What's going on, y'all? My name is Joltage, and today I'm going to be bringing you my series versus Disenchanted for the LC Championships. I'm going to tell you right now, I lost, and I'm really annoyed by it. But, I mean, fair play to him, I guess. But anyway, whoa. So this is game one. He brings a team I feel like I've seen before, but I can't quite remember where can't quite place where I would have seen this, but I brought a team I built recently, like within the past few days, around Nasty Plot, Weak Armor, Vullaby, because I feel like it could potentially be good. And in testing, this thing has actually been a monster, so I wanted to try that out here, and I determined that this thing could potentially win if Onyx is gone and Skrelp is weakened. So, yeah, let's hop right into it. I'm going to lead off with Mienfoo because standard Mienfoo lead. I could have led Drill, I guess, fearing the Onyx, and apparently leading Drill would have been better because he leads Skrelp, and I'm like, well, shit. So, a U-turn out just to get some damage off, and I thought about going Pori, but I didn't want Pori taking damage because it's not the wall set, so I go Drober hoping he's going to Sludge Wave, and he doesn't, and Drober goes down, so that's cool. But now I go Pori and just decide to fire off a Psychic. My Porygon is HP Ground because the initial draft of the team had Archon over Drober, and I was really Mag weak, so I wanted something that could at least take out Mag. So I settled with HP Ground Pori. But so I was okay with firing off a Psychic here, in case the Honedge, because I would hit the Honedge with the HP Ground next turn if it came in. But he goes Onyx, and Onyx is brought down to Berry Juice, and then back up I just decide to stay in and fire off another Psychic on this Onyx, bring it down to Sturdy with this next hit, as he's gonna chunk my Porygon there, and I'm just gonna, in case he randomly decided to save that Onyx, I went for the HP Ground. But in comes Mienfoo, as he goes right for the high jump kick. Snubble's eating that up every day. I wish I was Earthquake Snubble. That would have been really helpful in this matchup, but I just decided to fire off a T-Wave as I get to cripple the incoming Skrelp, and I go out to Pawniard because it's the only thing that can like sort of switch in, even though it can't because Hydro Pump fucking donks. But I go to Pawn as he full paras, so that's cool. I need Snubble to check Foo and Timber at this point, so yeah, even and then I knock off the Timber here, and I decide to go out into my Snubble to check this some more. Snubble's getting a bit worn down, thanks to it having to check two fighters, but it shouldn't be too bad. As he goes Skrelp again, as I thieve the Skrelp's Eviolite, that's really cool. It's going to help my +2 Vullaby in the long run. But again, I go into Pawniard, who takes a Scald, and I don't get burned, which is cool. I'm just going to fire off I'm going to get up my rocks here because I wanted those, and I just decide to sack my Pawniard because my Vullaby can set up on this Timber now. So I decide I'm gonna go for game now and go into my Vullaby. As he goes for the Mach Punch, my Weak Armor happens, and I Nasty Plot up. Here I just decide I'm gonna kill this Timber and go for the Air Slash, and I miss, and Timber's able to basically take me out because Drain Punch puts me in Mach Punch range for next turn. That really sucked. That ended my chances of winning this game. I mean, he did end up being Scarfoo, but I still had a Snubble. But my way of winning this game was Vullaby, and with Vullaby gone, I just have no shot at winning this game anymore. So I was really irritated that I missed that Air Slash, because this Mach Punch is going to take me out here. He says that it didn't matter because of his Scarfoo, but I mean, doesn't make me any less annoyed. Anyway, I go up to Snubble. I'm just like, fuck it at this point. I'm just kind of clicking buttons. Go for the Play Rough, and then decide to go for the Fire Punch, as Honedge just kills me with the Iron Head. Could go to Mienfoo here, but I just decided to go Porygon, get this attack boost, and go for the HP ground, take that out. Here he goes out to his Scarfoo, and I'm just like, fuck it, I don't care anymore at this point, so I'm just gonna click Psychic as he U-turns out into Timber, and that goes down. And then it's gonna go out to Snivy, and Snivy's gonna clean up the rest of the game with Leaf Storm. So yeah, that was game 1. And like I said, I'm not saying I win with if Vullaby doesn't miss that Air Slash, but I at least have a better shot than I did without missing that Air Slash. So that irritated me. And yeah, on to game 2. And when I go down in series, I always bring out Abrafood because, I don't know, it's not even a good team. But I decided to bring out Abrafood, and he brought out Madoka's Week 2 team, I think. Madoka used this in SPL against Fitzy. Oh, maybe it was, yeah, I think it was against Fitzy. Madoka used this in SPL. But it's water spam, and yeah. If you didn't see the Madoka Fitzy game for SPL, feel free to go to the video that I did on this channel. I have a playlist with every single LC game so far this SPL, and I plan to get the rest of them. Anyway, now that the shameless self-plug is over, let's get into the game. So he leads Tortuga, I lead Scarfoo. I always lead Scarfoo with this team, and Scarfoo can't take out, Reckless Scarfoo can't take out Tortuga from full, so I'm kind of annoyed. But so I just U-turn out into Krogunk as he goes into Fungus. Another big annoying with Abrafood is that it doesn't have a great Fungus counter. So I decide I want my Drillbur to be the one that sleeps. I didn't really see it doing that much this game, though Rocks would have been nice for later. But now I can go into Ghastly as he goes for the HP fight, and I get to set up a sub on the incoming Vullaby. This is Scarf Vullaby, but I forgot about that at the time. If I had remembered, I would have clicked disable there, because I am sub disable Ghastly, and then got up another sub here. But now I have to switch out, so I double to my Snubble as he doubles to Fungus. So I switch out to my Snubble as he also switches out into Fungus. Good play on his part. I don't want any of that, but I can go right out to my Ghastly, who now that Drillbur's sleeping, is my best check to this Fungus as he fires off a Sludge Bomb. And Ghastly's in. I just decided to go for the sub again. Probably could have just fired off a Sludge Bomb, but in comes Chinchou. Chinchou gets poisoned as it gets put into Berry Juice range, and then Volt switches out into his Staryu. Staryu does outspeed my Ghastly, and I don't want any of that, so I decided to go out to Magnemite on the Psychic as he does go for the Psychic. Now predicting the Chinchou, I decide to double to my Krogunk, and I think I just fire off a Sludge Bomb as he decides to sack his Vullaby, which was a good play. In comes Staryu, and Staryu is massively threatening to my team, being Layforb. So I go out to Magnemite. Magnemite takes a Hydro Pump. Pretty safe prediction on his part. But now I get Scarfoo in, and I can click High Jump Kick. Fungus's Eviolite's gone, but I don't have Rocks up. If I had Rocks up, I would have 2-hit KO'd the Fungus on the switch, but you know, I don't. So that's really annoying. As I go out to Ghastly, as he Giga Drains, and I just decide to fire off another Sludge Bomb as he goes Tortuga. Probably should have Shadow Balled there, but now I go into Krogunk and eat a Zen Headbutt. As Krogunk dies. Makes sense that it has Zen Headbutt, I guess, being a water spam team. Krogunk is obviously annoying, but yeah, Krogunk goes down. Now I go to Mienfoo and get to Revenge. Mienfoo's still super threatening to his team, but yeah, so I got to Snubble to just try to get some chip on this Fungus. I can't really chip it that well because he has other things he can switch out to though, and just regen up his health. So I just fire off a useless Earthquake, and now I get my switch into Ghastly again as he goes and decides to sack off his Chinchou. I couldn't sub because I was at 25. So yeah, so Staryu is going to be able to come back in now, and I'm going to decide to sack Madrilbur so I can get Fu in safely, because he's running out of sacks for my high jump kicks. So yeah, as he takes out Madrilbur with the Ice Beam there, and I go into Fu and click high jump kick, and Staryu goes down, and he decides to go Timber, as I just decide to click high jump kick again, as he drain punches and brings me down to within Mach Punch range. So my only chance here is that he chokes, and I have to go out to Ghastly here, because Ghastly wouldn't take out Timber from here. I'm not Life Orb, and Timber's not knocked off. At least I don't think it would. I didn't calc it. If it does, then I mean, I'm an idiot. But I go out to Ghastly on the Mach Punch, and then just decide to disable the Mach Punch so my Fu can not get hit with the Mach Punch. But I forgot he could just switch out, so that was all in vain. As Fu comes in, lives on 1 HP, and I get to fire off another high jump kick, but Fungus is at full and not 2-hit KO'd. So I'm hoping for a crit and then him to misclick next turn. But I don't get the crit, and Fungus takes out my Mienfoo, and I lose in 2 games. GG's to Disenchanted. He played well, and I didn't play that well, I guess. But yeah, I'm disappointed to be out of the tour. But I mean, it is what it is. You can't win them all. So yeah. Anyway, guys, if you liked the commentary, I'm not sure why you would. I apologize for the I don't know. I think I'm down right now, so the commentary's probably lackluster at best. But yeah, comment with any feedback you may have, and I'll see you next time with more competitive LC content. I'm still going to be bringing you every single LC game this SPL, and I'm thinking about doing a mid-season show next week to like go over like a mid-season recap show, like go over who's performed well so far this SPL, who's performed poorly, talk about maybe like give a brief like note about the All-Star game, and then some speculation on who might be picked up at mid-seasons. I'd like to do that ideally with some other people, so it's not just me talking about that type of thing, and I feel like other people are more connected to the community and therefore have like a better idea of like potential mid-season pickups and stuff like that. But yeah, so if you guys would be interested in that, let me know, because I think that's a cool idea, just have like a mid-season show like that. But yeah, anyway, guys, my name is Joltage, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.